Hello, 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 welcome back to the continuing adventures of NomNomulous, the Dragon Monk, Draconian Transmuter Fighter guy, as he treks through the dungeon. I took a pause after last vid to look up Unarmed Combat for the first time, and boy oh howdy was I wrong on a lot of interesting points. Firstly, I'm gonna flip through the wiki briefly just to show you a few things. Let's, you know how I said that Unarmed Combat scales all the way into the late game? That is true. Here's why. Firstly, the formulas for Unarmed Combat damage, including your offhand attacks, as well as your main hand attacks, factor in your actual Unarmed Combat skill and then divide it. So no matter how high this gets, you'll keep getting a small bonus to either your offhand or main hand attacks. Secondly, take a look at this. Normally when you train, say, I don't know, short blades or pole arms, you reduce your min delay, and you reduce your delay for between weapon attacks all the way down to the minimum delay of 7. Unarmed Combat starts off at 10, which is pretty reasonable. I think I pulled up a tab with... No, I didn't? Okay, well, let's pull up another tab here. There we go. Executioner's Axe. Executioner's Axe has a delay of 200%. Or, yeah, so that's a lot. But let's go with something a bit more quick. Let's go with the dagger. Delay 100%, and to get that down to 70% is kind of the goal. So, you know, to get it would take 16 levels of Unarmed Combat, whereas for a dagger like that, you only need to get it to like level 7 or 8 or so. I don't know the exact number. So clearly getting a dagger down to min delay is much easier. However, note that if 7 is min delay, I can reach min delay with my hands at 16, and then I can start getting faster. So yeah, you can actually attack even further, at even better speeds if you keep training the skill, which is kind of awesome. Second thing, so that's why you keep doing it. Currently in my run, I'm at 16.8 natively, and if I utilize Okawaru's heroism, I can jump all the way to 23-ish, which is even better. That's one. Secondly, offhand penalty for shields is twofold. Firstly, if they're heavy shields and all, it slows your average attack speed and such, which is, you know, bad and can also risk that you miss. Yeah. But second, and more importantly, offhand attacks don't even happen if you're wielding a shield. So wearing any shield negates this. So I'm denying myself 5 plus Unarmed Combat over 3, so that's what, about 5, plus potentially 6 if I'm using blade hands, or 1d3 times claws if I'm using my dragon form. So yeah, that's a lot of damage I'm denying myself. So I'm probably gonna have to get rid of my -1 buckler. Now if I find a really cool artifact shield, hey, maybe it's worth training, but if not worth it. Third is I was wrong. Well, I was right, but I was wrong. Blade hands I said works off strength and dex, and it does equally, which is why I've maxed dex as much as I have. Plus the dodging is nice. Dragon form, on the other hand, is purely strength based. Owie. So I've been maxing a skill that isn't directly funneling into my attack damage, and it shows. With my dex of 24, admittedly part of that is due to the ring, and my strength of only 14. However, the multipliers make it come out pretty even, and I'll show you why. Strength plus dex is what? 24 plus 14 is 38. 38 divided by 4 is about 9.5-ish. So base damage would be 9.5-ish plus 12 for blade hands, right? 2/3 of strength in dragon form, so 2/3 of the strength would be 28 over 3, which is about 9-ish. Just a little bit over 9, plus 12. So that's about the same. And that's if you ignore the fact that when you enter dragon form, you get plus 10 to your strength. So this is going to be a hell of a lot higher. Not to mention that the base combat has a much higher plus at the beginning of it as well. It says here, matches a giant spiked club at 15 strength. I believe it. Like the 2/3 modifier, I believe it. Also, it's 3 ranks of claws mutations, so not 1d1 or 1d2, but it's the max, so it's kind of awesome. And of course there's the HP boost and the guaranteed damage reduction and the AC boost and. Also, I didn't know about regeneration, but apparently you get regeneration in this form as well, which is nice. Finally, there was one interesting fact I read. Dragon form, here we go. Blah 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 blah. Unlike some transmutational, dragon form in no way impairs your spell casting, even though you can't use certain boosters, so that is a technical impairment. Whereas Blade Hands, it does impact your ability to cast magics. 12 plus Strength over 4, Dex over 4, plus Unarmed Combat. So, yeah. All told, both of these spells are fantastic, but one of them is worth being a level 8 or 7 or whatever the hell it is, and the other is level 5, and it shows. I'm going to continue to use both of them in different situations in the game, depending on how much HP or hunger I wish to sacrifice for it. I just wanted to take a quick look at this wiki article and show you guys what I'd gone over so that you would understand why I was taking off the buckler and dropping the buckler and stomping on the buckler. Okay. Other than that, minus 20% HP is irritating to me. I really hate that. I want to get rid of it. Also, I now have 6 mutations, which means that it would take probably 2 cure mutation potions to get rid of all of them. Nah, whatever. I was hesitant to enter the swamp, because while I probably can kill the rank and file there no problem, without an actual source of resist poison, I'm potentially at risk when I go in there. But then I remembered something. Firstly, there was that staff of poison I found, which can function as a viable source of resist poison. So that's certainly an option. Secondly, dragon form actually provides a resist poison, so I do have resist poison as long as I remain a dragon. And I like remaining a dragon. Being a dragon is cool. Unfortunately, I don't know that my hunger status can quite maintain dragon form indefinitely. It still requires a lot of hunger to pull off. So, tomato. We see which way we go with that one. For the time being, though, I think the Staff of Poison will serve. Or I could attempt the Spider Nest, but there it's even more important. Yeah, forget it. We're just gonna do this. Meat ration and then swamp, please. Okay, where's the worker ant zombie? Kill him. And swamp, please. Okay, right off the bat, let's wield my Staff of Energy and Blade Hands. Now, Blade Hands should be hungerless very soon. That's the goal. But it's still 4, which is a lot. I'm not sure what normally I would have trained intelligence a lot. That's why it's taken forever to get hungerless. This is a fake. No, it's a fake. Okay, well, there should be another entrance to the swamp then. The one that has the triple electric eel blockage. Yep. I may still not have available means to resist electricity. Unless I have a quaffable means, I do. This is probably a good time to use that, all things considered. Yeah, definitely a good time to use that. Polyresist, active. Yeah, because it wasn't just 3 of them, it was even more than that. And then now I can just plow through them all. Seriously, all of you dead and not one corpse? It would have all been edible too. Oh, boo-hoo. Okay, I gotta eliminate all of these temporary barriers I erected. Erected. Okay, into the swamp we go. Let's wield that energy staff because I fully intend to utilize some form or the other ASAP. Let's figure out what this ring is. It's useless to me. Ditch it. We'll go Blade Hands. And then Butcher so that I have some meat. And then we'll just start sacrificing again. And now, it might just be my imagination, but Blade Hands is lasting a lot longer. Which is good, it's how it should be. I wonder what potion this is gonna be. Alright, you jerk. You should die, how's that? Slowing. Ugh. Okay, that one can totally poison breath, or confuse breath me. So let's wield the Staff of Poison and then approach. And then unwield to pound him in the head. Perfect. That unwield to pound him in the head was a little bit riskier than it had to be. I could have just transmuted my hands to unwield. No, you're on water. Steam. You may be on water, but you're also dead. I'll leave that chunk behind so that I can position myself for this following fight with Edward Scissorhands style aplomb. Oppo Wizard Hand style. Okay, that's not a thing at all. Yeah. What's next? No. You guys need to come towards me. Let's put on that Staff of Hungerlessness. That's what I like to call it. Oh, Blade Hands is only 2 pips when I use this. Okay, I must have been measuring Blade Hands while it was melded, so I wasn't even seeing the effect of the Hungerless Staff. Yeah, with it it's fine. I can spam this till the end of time. In fact, I'm going to try not unequipping at any point and just regularly transmuting instead. Okay, but now I'm hungry. You will do nicely. Oh, it's a bog body. It's a dead bog body. It's a leech. It's a dead leech. It's a giant douche. It's a giant douche. Blow after him. Yeah, I'm still getting hungry really quick. Oh, yes. Okay. Something to test my metal against. Dragon on him and just eat him alive. Rip him to shreds and leave. Did I butcher him 8 times and not pick up anything? Yeah, it seems like that's what happened. I'm gonna eat him now. Resist poison with no negative effects, but with no resistance to fire or cold either. Huh. Just being a purple dragon isn't all it's cracked up to be. What bonuses does purple dragon get anyway? It doesn't seem like I'm getting any really special ones. Oh well. That was a good time to go dragon though, so it's a good thing I did. Blade Hands. Edward Scissorhands. Chop her up. And where's that Staff of Poison? Use that to eat him. Oh, I got a gift from the gods. And it is Dex +4, Int +2. That is actually a fantastic shield. My attack speed is still above average. Whereas without the shield, it is quite fast. I don't know. I'm very tempted to try and make this shield work. When I whip out the Blade Hands, it gets melded anyway, and my attack speed is still quite fast. And the transformation. Attack speed is above average. So yeah, so it doesn't hurt me if I'm using the combat techniques, but it does defend me if I'm not using my combat techniques, which is nice. And in Dragon form it will also meld, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, I think keeping it smart. should train shield some eventually to make better use of it, but it's not a priority since I'm fighting outside of... Oh! Right. There's that. It does penalize my spellcasting significantly. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's, for the moment, disable all non-important skills, and let's just focus shields and see how 1 point of shields changes things. I have 99% on Dragon Form right now, so if I can go up 1 point, we'll see how it is. I can still get Blade Hands off every time, no problem, and that's the important one. Oh, I can't ignite poison. Unequip and punch him. Unfortunately, as surely as it blocks my enemies, it also blocks me. Yeah, Dragon Form hasn't budged yet, even though it leveled up once. Bog Body can be sold. And what's next? I'll go ahead and beat you up again. And sacrifice you, and beat you up, and sacrifice you. Ignite Poison is still totally unreliable. Blade Hands is a bad choice against a Hydra. Do I got anything I can blast it with? Let's throw a Draining on it. Just to make it a little bit less happy. Okay, at level 2, Ignite Poison has only come down a couple percent points. Dragon Form. Yeah, you know what? As much as I love this shield, and it's an awesome shield, I'm afraid it's just too much. It's going to take a lot of practice and training to make me any good with it. And that's time and patience that I don't know I have. Oh, please tell me the floor isn't blocked. It's blocked. Seriously, it's blocked? Okay. I'm gonna die because I didn't realize this was a blocked way out. I need to not die. So let's teleport. I would rather teleport than pull that guy upstairs adjacent to me. I would really like to take off this goddamn shield, but there's no time to do that. I could go down a floor. Yes, that worked. That actually totally worked. Energy? No, poison. Energy, poison, energy, poison, energy, poison, energy, poison, energy, poison. Heal. Heal to heal wounds once. And now, Blade Hands. Clear the immediate threats of becoming confused. Okay, good. Exit this form. Okay, you can't uncast Blade Hands apparently. That sucks. Let's go ahead and butcher this thing right now. Then wield the Staff of Poison so that I can eat it. Carry that stuff with me. Pick up this buckler. Let us take off the shield right here, right now. Alright, good. Now, wield the Staff of Energy and rain swift vengeance upon those who thought to taunt my abilities. So, I'm in the energy form, good. Dragon form. Time to kill everything. Oh, slaughter housing. I just ate a dragon alive as well, without thinking twice. Apparently at high enough levels you can one-shot gold dragons with this build. I wouldn't know, I'm just playing, but yeah, it's kind of fun. Oh, look, it's Snorg. Oh, look, it was Snorg. I can fly directly over all this water and kick your ass. That's what I'll do. Okay. Transformation complete. Let us continue with our mission. Dragon form, definitely. Which is what? Letter E? Whoops, miscast. Success cast. That was great. I didn't actually even get stopped with my forward movement. That's how quickly he died. Oh, they gain heads. Interesting. Probably my claws are considered sharp cutting weapons. And I can eat them while I'm in this form because I have resist poison in this form. I really like trample. Normally, you know, you kill something and then you step into its square, but with trample killing, you just walk into its square over its dead body. Okay, let's start by that, but then let's also ignite poison. Because why not? It's not like I'm suffering a serious penalty to casting. Suffering a minor penalty that I no longer get to use my bonuses, but that's a very minor penalty indeed. Let's eat all the dragon that I want in the meantime. Busily crunch everything else. God, dragon form is so fun to spam. For those of you who have never tried this build, but are good enough at the game that you could easily get this far without using an optimal build, you'll really have to try this. It's a lot of fun. Well, I guess I have a bit of a dragon fetish as well. Not a fetish, but you know, I do like me and my dragons. Oh, this is going to be important to bear in mind. Apparently, so when you are using unarmed combat skills, your benefits immediately... Unarmed combat basically is treated like it's 0 if you're encumbered. So you need to never be encumbered. And it's very easy to become encumbered when your strength goes up and down for some reason. So you should be very cognizant of that. You gain 10 strength in dragon form. Notice that my strength is 25 now, even though it's normally like 14-ish. So, yeah, be careful about what you pick up in dragon form. And not to pick up too much more than you can actually carry. I actually can learn all of these spells. Problem is that Stone Skin probably interferes with my dragon form, so I don't want to use that. And all the rest of these are just duds, so yeah, forget this. I'll just drop it. Actually, do I have a good blaster spell? I don't. I'm going to pick up Stone Arrow just because it is technically a blaster spell. I will eventually use Amnesia or burn that book to forget it because it's a useless spell, but... You know, in between my breath attacks, that'd be nice to use. I'm still using the Staff of Energy, so... Good. Oh. This is exactly what I wanted. This is all of the basic spells. So, there's Blink. There's, Butterflies. And apparently I didn't memorize Blink the first time. What did I memorize the first time? Oh, it just failed. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and put Blink on my letter B, which is my usual escape spot. And F is usually my, my attack spell. So let's... Either that or A. Yeah, Stone Arrow should go on F. What else? Spider Form shouldn't even be in this list. And Ignite Poison should probably be under I. Where I would normally put Poison Cloud. This does not feel like a good move to attack a Hydra with bladed hands. This feels like a good move. To bite a fucking Hydra's head. Oh my god, read this, read this, read this. Your blah melds, your blah melds, your blah melds. Your plus you rip one of the 6-headed Hydra's heads off. The 5-headed Hydra goes 2 more. You maul the 7-headed Hydra and you kill him. That's awesome. I got multiple attacks in one turn because I was ripping the body of this Hydra apart under my fury. Trample and slaughter. It's like I need an edible corpse every couple kills or so if I use my dragon form every kill, which is quite reasonable. Quite reasonable to expect to have that much food. Oh, we're gonna have to pull the switcheroo again. Die. Actually, I'm curious. If I go Beastly Appendage... Oh, never mind, that doesn't work. I thought maybe I could use that to force my dragon form to end early. I cannot. Hey, I got poisoned in dragon form. Well, that's probably because our poise is not considered perfect in pretty much any capacity. I'm just gonna disarm for this guy rather than actually transmute. Staff of Energy again, and off we go. Bladed hands. Cut him up. Cut him up, 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 I almost want to put dragon form on the letter C so that I can use it with my Mephitic Cloud shortcut. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, that's convenient, because I'm using it often enough now. Hokuaru, I would bitch at you for giving me so many weapons, but you've also given me a couple really nice pairs of gloves and a shield that nearly made me do something stupid, so I forgive you. Okay, that's another cleared area. Unequip. Re-equip. For the sake of one single enemy, just unequip and re-equip is simpler than transmuting. Let's ditch something. What? They're all good. Let's eat some jerky, just to free up a hand. And then blast this. Random effects? Perfect. Ditch it. Move on. Next floor. Let us... Dragon up. Dragon up. Staff of Energy. How are we doing for hunger, by the way? Blade Hands hasn't changed. Dragon form has barely moved. If it's changed, it's not noticeable. Unarmed Combat is growing. That's where it should be, so... Blade Hands is first. Dragon time. It's dragon time! Fury of the Dragon compels thee. Where's my Ignite Poison on? I now? Mostly because I figured it would do this beautiful little smoke effect to make it harder for all these guys to plow me at once. And if they want to come at me, they have to go from around these fiery pillars I have erected. Erected. Oh, perfect. I did memorize the spell just so I could shoot at things that were running away. You're standing in a cloud of steam. Oh no, I am? What am I ever going to do? Oh right, I'm a fucking dragon. Steam does not concern me. Death does. Other people's deaths, not mine. That was an alligator. Yeah, I'll fly into a cloud of steam. I'll rip apart an alligator inside a cloud of steam. And then I'll eat him. And then I'll pick up what's left of his body. Well, not really. I'll leave a skeleton behind. And then I'll get back to the stairs. God, it seriously feels the need to warn me about these steam clouds. Like, listen, unless I'm at less than 5 health, steam does not concern me. That ship does. Which ship? I don't know. I'm quoting Darth Vader. Ask him. Let's go ahead and rip apart another dragon. And boom. Dispel with my breath. And then boom. Rend and rend and rend. And, oh, I'm about to leave dragon form, huh? Back into dragon form. I'm not done having fun yet. Eat the remainder of the alligator and continue killing everything that moves. Yeah, fighting crocodiles on water is a bad idea. Fighting crocodiles on water as a dragon is a draconic idea. Namely, who gives a fuck? I'm a fucking dragon. God, this is awesome. Dispelling energy. Bolt of cold hits. Okay, I'm about to stop being a dragon. Let's be a dragon again. This is fun. We'll kill everything. Alright, that's enough. That's enough. We'll actually let dragon form end this time. And we should have food that... Did we just literally... Damn it, the food rotted just as I became hungry. Bread ration. It's kind of tempting to get rid of a whole stack, but you should never get rid... Well, in my opinion, you should always have a good meat ration and a good bread ration available in case you become preferential to one food or the other. Rather than just having a big stack of one. You know, at the stage of the game where you care about these things. This melding is really a godsend. It's so easy to use. Alright, let's see what you've got. It's not going to be any use, but, you know, I'll hang on to it. Huh! A -2, -3 slay dragon item. Okuwaru, you have a sense of humor after all. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fly into the air, and I'm going to drop this shit directly into the river, just to make sure that nobody else uses it against me. Alrighty. You guys seriously do not notice me right here, huh? I mean, it's pretending not to notice, I understand. I am, after all, a terrifying dragon to be. Oh, whoops, I forgot to re-equip my hungerlessness that time. Actually, how hungering am I without... Oh, regeneration. I wonder if regeneration works while I'm in dragon form. Please tell me it works while I'm in dragon form. It does! It does work while I'm in dragon form. Yes, 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 yes. And repel missiles? Sure, why not? Yay! I now have defensive spells too. Oh, this is great. You guys don't understand. I don't normally play characters like this who are melee specialists, or melee hybrids, but with magic. My melee characters are predominantly berserkers who don't get the joy of saying, I don't need magic spells. Any magic I use is strictly a bonus. So, yeah, this is kind of awesome. We should ditch this super large, awesome shield that I'm never going to use that's so heavy. Because here's the thing about that shield. At the end of the game, the Dex Plus and Int Plus are going to be almost meaningless to me. And the lack of resistances will mean that even a +3, an RF RC buckler will be more valuable. So, what's the point? I don't think that Ignite Poison works on these creatures. You know what does work? Dragon Eyes! And let's check Ignite Poison just in case, because if it does work. Nope. Miscast. And it doesn't make a difference. Alright, time to rip everything apart. Oh, shit. Titanic Slime wins. Run. And if it gets another hit off, I will die, so let's blink. Blink way the hell away. And then let's continue flying away. What do you think you're doing? You stop. Titanic Slime, I respect. You get no respect from me. Just leave me alone while I retreat to lick my wounds. And while I lick my wounds, let me regenerate. Okay, let me eat a swamp worm alive and then regenerate. And if you're just a single slime, you're not a Titanic Slime anymore, so you get no respect. No respect at all. This regen should be hungerless at this point, which is why I'm able to spam it as much as I am. But even if it wasn't, it's going to be such a trivial amount of hunger. I should really diversify and throw at least 1 point into charms if I'm going to be using regenerate, though. Okay. Blade hands, and time to really show why they work. I miscast dragon form, I'm near starving, and I'm stupid. Let's vulnerability to get rid of my issues, and then start running properly. Nothing wielded in my hands, good. You can't deal 20 damage in one hit. Good. Let's eat a honeycomb, because I don't have many turns, but I don't want to be starving. And reactivate that regeneration, and then continue walking. I've already cleared most of these waters. I dare not go up a staircase I haven't been up already. Not in this situation, not when I'm licking my wounds with no mana. Oh, god damn it, it's a Hydra. What's my reliability on dragon form? It's pretty good. If I slip into dragon form, I can almost certainly kill the Hydra, but I have no follow-up after that. I have the ability to cold blast him. That didn't slow him down. Dragon form. I miscasted and became confused. The worst possible time. I'm going to cure right now out of the confusion. And do I have a fear scroll? I can afford to risk a fierce scroll to scare him away. Meanwhile, make sure to keep the regen on. I'm going to go upstairs. Okay, that risk paid off. Let's head towards a known staircase and head very, very far up. Okay, we're good. Regen. I don't know what went wrong. I think after I attacked that Titanic slime, last time I attacked the Titanic slime, I gave it full respect and used Okuwaru's abilities and everything. This time I just attacked it, and naturally I paid for that. Well, it's not necessarily that you pay, but, you know, I did happen to pay for it, so... yeah. Give me that Hungering Staff again. Blade Hands. Dragon Form. Burn it. Okay. And, what am I doing now for abilities? It said I feel stupid, but I don't know why it said that. Probably a successful mutation. Oh, it said I feel stupid because I managed to meld something and lost my ring. That's probably what it is. I don't know. That's my guess. Okay, that's a lot of creatures. Let's just pull it away, Because I saw Agnes in the distance, and once I kill off the chaff and have medium health, that's when Agnes would show up. So let's make sure that she comes up on my terms, namely when I'm kicking her ass. Damn Spriggans, thinking they can take on the might of a dragon with twice their evade. Yeah, seriously, look at my evade skill. It's gotta be twice as good as hers. All the spellcasting training I'm doing isn't doing jack, apparently, for my hunger status. Because even with the Staff of Energy, it used to be 2 pips, and now it's still 2 pips. Oh well. Charms training, however, has done its job. Regeneration with charms is at 10%, 4 pips. I can work with that. Probably throw 1 level of necromancy at it too now just to sweeten the deal, but yeah. I should remember to use it frequently, actually. Unarmed Combat is what I want to be training. And fighting skill. That's it. We're good. Into the fray. Oh, I'm still wielding my staff. Whoops. There we go. Okay, give me that staff again, because these guys want a whoopin'. And a whoopin', they shall zuppin'. Let's back away directly and blast them all along the line. Yep, the electric eel dies. Good. I predicted that one of these highly evasive fogs would... Oh, it's Santaroka. You know what that means? Run for it! There's no point taking on Santaroka unless you're actually willing to commit yourself to a full-on battle. And I'm not willing to do that until I'm confident in my own abilities. Good, he's dead. Yay! Artifact boots! I really wanted a pair of good boots, and artifact boots have the potential to be really good. -1, okay, that's not so nice. Accuracy +3 is nice. And it doesn't meld, so that's nice. Yeah, I'll take it. -1 is a small price down, and accuracy +3 is a small price up. Resist elect, on the other hand, is very valuable for me, so yay. I know I can blast this guy with Ignite Poison, so that's what I'm going to do until he dies, and then I'm going to make sure that my regeneration is on while I sacrifice his corpse. Oh my god, seriously? Damn bog bodies. Let's just eat something. I don't want to take the time and patience and energy to deal with all this shit going wrong. Yeah, Choco will do nicely. Okay, here's the plan. I want to kill Santaroka. That's not a very elaborate plan, but what more do I really need? I'm going to go ahead and use at least 1 Okuwaru ability, possibly 2. Heroisms for sure. And I'm going to use Dragon Form, which at this point is 13% fail, so we'll hopefully see it succeed. Let's get rid of Necromancy at this point. Regeneration should be reasonable. Yeah, it's fine. I'm at full everything. Let's actually start off with heroism. Shot once. There he is. Perfect. Dragon Eyes. Anything else I wanted to do before I forget? No, that should really do it. It's you and me, Santaroka. Oh, hasting myself would be fantastic. Of course, I can't grip a wand in this state, so next time I'll remember to do that. Let's go ahead and eat something. How about that orc over there? Dude, this is great. I'm knocking him backwards and kicking his ass. There's not many characters that I feel confident in my ability to melee one of the strongest orcs in the game with his entourage behind him. And, this is clearly one of them. Okay, finish eating up everything, and then we're going to sacrifice everything on the way back. The orc corpse of Santaroka is consumed in a burst of flame. Awesome. Burst of flame implies high piety gain, which is good. As opposed to slowly burns to ash. Let's Dragon Eye, or shoot, I meant to Dragon Eyes. Oh well. With any luck, I won't need to. The reason I didn't go with regen there is because I figured by the time I find a new enemy, it'll already be back up. You, stop running from me. That was not the right move. What the hell was that? That was spider form? Eek. End spider form, please. And let's ditch something. How about a buckler? And all of these books that I don't need anymore. Alright, wow, I've spent way too long making this vid so far, but it all has a coherent start and stop point. I've been going through the swamp, so I guess I shouldn't be too bad. Also, this is the last floor of the swamp, believe it or not, so technically I shouldn't continue, but so far I've yet to find anything that's truly scary. Do I have spare mapping? I do have spare mapping. This is apparently the core right here, and that's the entrance. Let's circumspectly head in that direction. Circumspectly, as in, you know. Oh God. Can I do this while near starving? Good. I just really wanted to eat spiny frog. Dude, I just one-shotted the plant. That's great. I mean, I know it's... I just one-shotted the swamp worm. It's great, too, because, you know, I'm used to, like, pressing towards the enemy a couple times to kill him, or hitting tab 2 or 3 times. It's amazing when you hit right, and you think that it glitched because you've moved instead of attacking. And it's like, nope, you just killed him that fast. I'm also kind of spamming this, the dragon form ability, because at this point I'm still carrying with me food that I can eat to restore it. My hunger status. No, 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 that was the wrong ability. Oh no, that was the wrong ability. Fear. And run. Because vulnerability to poison is a death sentence here. Okay, end transformation. And how's my mana? My mana is fine. Retransform. You know what? What is that letter? G? I keep hitting G when I want to fire a conjuration ability. Let's put it as capital P so that it never gets pressed by mistake again. And F will be moved to G since that's obviously where I'm expecting it. These can all be sacrificed. I've got a chunk in my hands and I'm not hungry. And let's cast regeneration. Okay, why have I miscast regeneration twice? There's 1 in 100 chance of that happening. Okay, well there it is. Now I've succeeded. Blast him. Okay, follow-up shot. Yeah, see, I did G again. It's a good thing it wasn't spider form. I tell you, the importance of your shortcuts being what you think they are is hard to overstate. It technically shouldn't matter, but your instinct will kill you if you're not careful. Okay, first things first, I'm going for the guy with the sticky flame. After that, I'll go for the guy with the ordinary flame. In fact, I'm just going to sacrifice his body. I would like to eat it, but I would much rather get piety guaranteed. And killing a full-on dragon has got to be worth something to Okuwaru. Okay, this is going to end very badly for me if I'm not very careful. Let's make sure that regen is running 24/7. I'm apparently no longer hungry, which is great. Eat this Hydra to pieces. Okay, that's a huge line of them, so we'll just do a breath attack. I have 36 mana, or I'm at full mana? Okay, I'm apparently not using a lot of MP. It feels to me like I'm constantly spamming spells, but I guess the reality is that Dragon Form is lasting long enough that it recovers its own cost. Excellent. That's what I like to hear. Let's make sure I'm spamming regen. I'm going to be dancing and tiptoeing around the outside here for a second. It's a lava fish. Can't hit it from here. Okay, never mind then. Yeah, just take me out, it's fine. I'll find another way. Yeah, sure, why is it travel excluded in the first place? Okay, fine. Yes! How many times do I have to say yes? I don't care about Steam. I'm a fucking dragon. One of these times it's going to say Steam, but then under it it's going to say, do you want to walk above deep water while you're dying? And I'll be like, yes, and I'll be like, no. Okay, that was painful. I'm going to lose a lot of good scrolls here. Do I have a scroll of fog? If so, activate it. They're not following me out because they're on top of... They're blocked by lava. Transformation is almost at an end. Let's go up. I hit a Zot trap. That was painful. Redragonize. Blow it apart. Eat it. Go upstairs. Regen on. Okay. Here's the new thing. I don't want to lose all my valuable scrolls. I hate item destruction because of just that, so I'm going to ditch all my scrolls right here. I still can potentially teleport away from trouble, and I will... What's the point of taking a single blink scroll? It's like guarantee that you're going to lose it. I'll take a fog scroll to potentially protect me from being burned. Because that's really the one scroll I would need to use in that situation. Am I still wielding the Hunger Staff? I am. Good. Okay. Dragon form. Enter Dragon form. Sticky flame. No sticky flame. Good. There's gonna be at least one living enemy in here. There he is. Yes. I'm standing on a cloud, so he can't potentially hit me with his fire flame, and he failed to, which is good. My breath attack pushed me over the edge hunger-wise, so let's eat a choco. Okay. Fly across this fire pit. Yes, into the fire, I don't care. I has rune. I has amnesia scroll. I has flown out back. I has gone upstairs. I has going upstairs. I'm upstairs. Grab all of these scrolls I left behind. I want to eat something, but I don't want to blow a whole lot of food status if I'm, gonna just find another enemy to eat very shortly. Oh, I'm hungry. Surely you can provide, Mr. fucking Hydra person. Oh, I'm nauseated. Stay here on top of the stack and just keep eating it. Where's that poison staff when you need it? There it is. Okay, now it's rotten. So much for that plan. Give me a staff of energy and take me back upstairs. Upstairs and upstairs and upstairs. And out. Seriously? Okay, where is the food stash that I left behind? In the basement. Just eat off the floor a little bit. Satisfy my hunger. And gather up the remainder of these honeycombs while I'm at it. Okay, and there we go. First rune, dragon form is awesome, and this near hungerless dragon combo, or this low hunger dragon combo is a lot of fun. It's a level 7, not a level 9 spell, which is why I'm able to spam it so well. I've been training spellcasting pretty much this entire time with virtually no effect, so I almost want to turn it off now and say, fuck it, I don't care. I'm managing my hunger just fine, so why should I? Unarmed Combat is Unarmed Combat, fighting is fighting, and I have regen now, so that's me just becoming a bit stronger. Oh no, this is so far a really good run. I'm not sure where I'm going to go next, but you will find out when I do, so thank you all for watching. I will see you guys next time. Actually, yep, next time.